Today, we're going to talk about whether or not the pick-me woman is problematic for all women. For those who are wondering what a pick-me is, let's look at the internet's most trusted and unbiased source. A girl who goes out of their way to impress boys and make them seem that they're not like other girls. The reality is, we are all biologically wired to desire being picked. For some, it may not be for romantic purposes, but besides those who suffer from severe mental illness, all of us have an innate desire, an innate wish to be picked in some arena of our lives. When we are not in relation to our fellow human beings, it has very disastrous detrimental effects. In fact, British researchers actually did a study that showed that loneliness can actually kill you. And the crisis in the UK was so severe that they actually appointed a minister of loneliness to help curb the rising rates of loneliness that people were enduring, and that was ultimately leading to the death of many people. So cut it out.
Cut it out.
You want to be picked? I want to be picked. Everyone in the world wants to be picked. But let me get back to the regular scheduled programming. Here's my take on whether or not pick-me's are problematic for women. Pick-me's are about as problematic as a pillow in a knife fight, unless I guess the pillows are filled with knives. No, but seriously, they are not threatening or dangerous or harmful to Black women or women of any race, and here's why. And even though I don't personally believe in this idea of pick-me's, for the sake of the video and for the sake of the argument, I'm going to step into the mind of someone who perhaps does have that mindset. But please know, that's not me. That's not how I feel. So in the case of at least heterosexual relationships, the men pick-me women versus non-pick-me women are vying for are not the same men. If we are following the narrative, following the logic that pick-me women are desperate, insecure women who will do anything, including degrading other women to get a man. If that's the case, whatever man that pick-me woman does get is not the man a non-pick-me woman is looking for. If a pick-me woman gets a guy due to her insecurities and complete submission to a man at all costs, that man is clearly just as insecure as she is. And if that's the case, he's not going to be attracted to a non-pick-me woman because she's not going to fall for the okie dokie, and she's not going to just lay down her life for him and do whatever he says whenever he says it. And a non-pick-me woman is not going to be attracted to a man who is looking for those traits in a woman. Honestly, if you really think so lowly of pick-me women, like if you actually think that they are insecure and they are gullible and that they are just kind of scraping at the bottom of the barrel, then you should actually thank them. They are doing you a service. And here's what I mean by that. Let's say that you have a diamond earring and it just fell out your ear, and it fell out your ear onto a super dirty, messy, cluttered, junky bedroom floor. What the pick-me woman is doing is coming through and picking up all the dirty laundry, all the empty water bottles, all the food wrappers, all the crumbs. Like, she's picking up all the junk off your floor, which makes it 1,000 times easier for you to find your diamond earring. So basically, pick-me's are keeping the floors clean. They're keeping all the men that, if you follow this narrative, you would find to be undesirable. The pick-me women are keeping them out of your environment. They're literally like cleaning up your environment and keeping these men away, keeping these men occupied so that you have a better chance at finding a man that you are actually compatible with. And for some women, what makes pick-me's just so problematic is that they set this standard for women that men think all women are going to fulfill, or are going to at least want to fulfill. Basically, they set the bar way too high, or, way too low, depending on how you look at it. Without those good men, there goes the chance of a happy, secure future for non-pick-me women.
Here's the thing.
No matter what you do, there is never, ever a guarantee that you will find a man and you will keep that man for your lifetime. A happily ever after despite how beautiful it is and how much I want it and believe in it myself, the reality is there's no guarantee that we will ever have that in our lifetime. So you can eradicate all the pick-me women. You can get rid of all the women in the world, period. Pick me or non-pick me. And that still won't guarantee that you will find a man who will stay with you and stay committed to you throughout your lifetime together. And lastly, one argument that I heard that, look, I get it, I feel it in my soul, but I still want to offer a counterpoint to this argument. Pick me women enable male entitlement to finding the perfect woman. Do you know what enables men to feel entitled to the perfect woman more than looks, more than sex? Wealth and power. Wealth and power is what enables and entitles men globally. And women, here's the reality as well. We play into that enabling. We play into that enabling when you have women who date men with wealth and power that there is no way on earth that they would date if that man did not have wealth and power. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should not value wealth. I'm not saying you should not value power. What I am saying though is that when it comes to enabling male entitlement, how we view wealth and power and how we respond to that from men is far more enabling than just being a pick-me. If we want to catch up and dismantle male entitlement and male privilege, then we have to stop missing the forest because we're getting bogged down in the trees. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed. Until next time, stay safe, be well, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.